Blog Talk Radio.
Power, MNTC Radio, Indie Music Spotlight, iHeart. You know what's going down. It's your man, Mr. Music. You know we live right now. Got to be holding it down. It's not only about Minnesota artists. We also show love to artists from all around the world. Right now we got Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer down there in Memphis, Tennessee. How you doing, Lex?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just glad and honored that you allowed me to be on your show so I can tell you and all my fans about myself and my music. So thank you for having me.
No problem. I think it's definitely dope. What's crazy is we in the Midwest where I'm at, and we hear about everything that's coming out of the South right now. And it's not only about Miami, it's not only about Houston, it's not only about Atlanta. We're hearing a lot about Memphis music right now. Has that been exciting for y'all down there?
Very. Like, this is really getting on the map when it comes to music and the different artists that are coming from Memphis, like Yo Gotti and, Black Youngster, Moneybag Yo. They some of the people that I looked up to that kind of helped me create the style that I have. And I just been in love with, hip hop and rap ever since I was like 13, 14 years old.
Dope. That takes us to my first question. So you started making music. We started doing poetry around 12, and then you really got deeper into the music around 14 years old. What was that like for you when you started getting to the music at that age?
Well, it was a way of me finding my voice and just expressing myself. I always been good at putting what I want to say in a rap or a poem versus just verbally talking to a person. I feel like a person will listen to you more if you have them to sit down and listen to something that you wrote versus you just trying to talk to them face to face. Sometimes they can interpret it better just by sitting down and listening to what you have to say.
No, I think that definitely makes sense. When you put it through music, I think we just naturally connect to music more sometimes than regular conversation, if that makes sense.
I agree, because I do as well.
Now, how did you end up getting your name, Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer? That's a heavy name right there.
Well, I came up with the name because Lex is a part of my government name. And
Okay.
I came up with the Lyric Slayer because I love to experiment with words and verses and chorus and different things. And I just, I want to enter the game playing the game. I want to enter it playing lyrics. So I'm Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer. I wanted to combine poetry with hip hop and merge them together because they both my love. And I couldn't find a way to combine them at first. But as I grew more as a woman, I also grew more as an artist, grew more lyrically and everything. So I just combined them all together, and that's how I came up with my name.
So it sounds like you figured out something that worked for you on the inside and out. Now, are you producing as well, or are you just sticking to the rap side?
Well, basically, I'm just sticking to just writing and rapping. I'm not really much produce, but I'm an artist.
Now, I know you had a couple singles before the one we have now. We got Toxic 3 times, but you also had Get the Fuck You Too. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you first started releasing music, what was that actually like for you? Like to finally sit down, because you're a fairly new artist, and say, you know what, I'm finally gonna start putting this stuff out here to the world. What was going through your head?
Well, it was an amazing feeling. Like I was excited, and I felt like I was filling a void that I had within me because I went years without writing or rapping. And I finally just decided that, I should give it my all and give it my full attention and just go for it. Like I was always putting everything before my music. And I realized that if I don't at least try, I'll never have that opportunity. And I didn't want to have to live with regret. So when I started that writing, it was just an overwhelming feeling. I mean, as if, basically like, welcome back, welcome home.
And what I think is super dope about that, you started rapping in 2020 for real, releasing music. As far as releasing music, that's a year where if you're doing music or anything new, you would think people would be scared to do it because of what's going on with the pandemic and civil unrest and money, but you show how much confidence you have by still doing that in 2020, you know what I mean? So that's definitely something to feel good about.
I do. I feel like, even with the pandemic going on, you need to live. Like, you're not dead until you're dead. So I felt like I needed to live, and I lived through my music. And I wanted to give people a chance to have hope and live as well, and make them feel like just because it's a pandemic going on don't mean you have to stop living and enjoying the things that you do and want to do. Like, don't be scared of something. Face it head on and live your life and be happy because you only got one life to live.
No, that definitely makes sense. I can feel those vibes through your music. Now, before we get into the track Toxic 3 Times, I want to kind of know, as far as Memphis right now, is there stations on the urban side, on the black side, let's be honest, is there stations that supporting black artists like you and yourself back home in Memphis?
Yes, this is station Hot 107.1. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all do have an outlet or two over there to get out now. Are y'all still doing shows over there or what?
They're mostly doing more like shows over video chat, not so much in person because of the pandemic.
Now, you as an artist, how have you had to move during this pandemic to get stuff done? As far as studio time, like, has that changed from how it used to be, or you kind of haven't had a problem just maneuvering at all?
Well, it's basically still the same for me. I just put a mask on and pray for the best and keep moving. Because, I feel like this, if you be afraid and put yourself in a shell, you can't grow. And that's even with the pandemic. If you hide away in your home and don't venture out and be too scared, you closing yourself off. So I'm like, I can't stay confined because of the pandemic. All I can do is do the procedures that'll keep me safe as the face mask, but that's not going to stop me from doing something that I love to do.
No, I definitely agree. That makes sense to me because without no risk, ain't no reward.
I agree. Life is all about that.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Then we're going to be talking to Lexxx more about her joint Toxic 3 Times. Y'all keep it locked right there. It's Power Hour, MNTC, and the Music Spotlight. Let's go.
Are you about to be a father or already a father? Are you having challenges about what to do? Having employment challenges, child support issues, child parenting or co-parenting issues to be a better father to your child or children? If you are a father, a future father between the ages of 17 to 35, contact us at The Fathers Project, 612-724-3539 in Minneapolis or 651-379-5884 in St. Paul. The Father Project's skilled and dedicated staff of professionals can help you get you on your way to overcome the barriers that may keep you from being involved in your child's life, both emotionally and financially, in achieving your goals to be the best father you can be. For more information and to start becoming a better father, contact the Minneapolis Father Project at 612-724-3539 or in St. Paul at 651-379-5884 for the Father Project.
GameRise Music is the newest platform connecting gaming streamers with artists, producers, and DJs. Artists upload your music now by creating a GameRise Music account. Start by going to GameRise.com. After sign up, go to the menu on the left and click Music, then Start Your Music and Artist page. Start your process at GameRized.com. That's GameRized.com. See you there.
Looking for some of the best wings in the Twin Cities area? Then stop in that Wingstop inside the Harmar Mall, located at 2100 Snelling Avenue in Roseville, Minnesota. All orders, including sides, are made fresh to order and made from scratch. Wingstop at Harmar is open late from 11 a.m. to midnight daily. Don't forget, every Monday and Tuesday, boneless wings are only 60 cents. Wingstop at Harmar also does catering. For catering info or other inquiries, call 651-636-9464.
You're now listening to Minnesota Twin Cities Radio, the station designed to keep you in mind.
Play pretend, 'cause in the end, all I want is know the vibe. When them black trucks pull up.
Feel like I'm just craving you.
Yeah, but most of the time I'm trying to maintain. Yeah, but most of the time I'm trying to maintain. Oh, she wanna ride with me and see shiny things. I said, oh.
You are now listening to Minnesota Twin Cities Radio, the station designed to keep you in mind.
It's the big dog, Doe Fresh to Dine. Y'all know what y'all tuned into, right? It's the Power Hour on MNTC 84.9. Let's keep rocking, y'all.
Power Hour Indie Spotlight. It's your man, Mr. Music, but it's not about me. It's really about Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer. And before we play the song, everybody that's listening, if you want to talk to her live on air, all you got to do is call that number, man. It is 516-453-5128. If you want to talk to her, give her a shout out, press 1. It'll alert me. I'll bring you right in the line. Now, Lexxx, you got this joint Toxic 3 times. You're working on your EP. How'd you come up with this Toxic joint?
Well, basically, I came up with the song Toxic because, like, I'm not really feeling the material that's coming out in the industry right now as far as with the females or the men. I feel like, you know, they coming out with a whole lot of sound effects on the track. And they lyrics really not having no substance, and they using all they beats to make their product, and it's just not really selling to me. And I'm not buying it, so I wanted to be different and come to the industry with not only having nice beats that sound good, but actually having lyrics that's really talking about something on the track. So basically the song Toxic 3 is just basically stating that, you know, they need to go back to school and get a real teacher and holler at me, and maybe you can learn something, because the stuff that they coming out with now, they done just made it okay in the industry that you can just really get on a track and say a bunch of bull crap on it, and it's really selling. And don't get me wrong, people gonna buy if they don't know no better. But that's why I'm gonna teach them better. So that's what Toxic 3 is really all about.
That definitely makes sense. Before we go to Toxic, we're gonna start the phone line real quick. Hey, yo, 901-218. Say your name and where you calling from.
Hey, this is Jasmine. I'm calling from Memphis.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
I was listening to your song, and I was just like, well, I was just letting you know, I was listening to some of your music, and I was just like, I love it. It gives me, do you represent Memphis? Because it gives me such a Memphis vibe.
All the way. I know one.
It gives me a Memphis vibe. Like, it makes me like,
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. You can sing.
I was saying, like, it gives me like that classic Memphis vibe and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I'm bumping, and I feel like I'm in my city and stuff. And I appreciate you coming out here. Everything you just said was some real ass stuff. And I appreciate, you know, the fact that you're out here trying to make real music and stuff, because we need that.
You know what? And I appreciate fans like you, because it's what keeps me going for real. Like, I know it was a time when I was thinking about just not even rapping anymore, but it's fans like you that just give me that motivation, give me that energy to just keep on going. And I really appreciate you, you know, calling in and representing and talking to me and showing love and support.
Always, for sure, always.
Thank you.
All right, Carl, we appreciate you, Carl. We got to keep it moving, all right?
All right.
Shout out to that fan and caller right there out of Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, we see y'all showing love to Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer. She definitely deserves it. Now, with no further ado, y'all, it's Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer with Toxic 3 times right here on MNTC. Let's get it, y'all.
Exotic on the track.
Yeah, I'm toxic on these niggas. Flame bone on these niggas. Did wrong to these niggas. Ultra on these niggas. Serious fuckers, cause these niggas in in they feelings, bitch ass niggas. If it ain't about the fact, get the fuck you too. Simple nigga, I'm toxic, don't need niggas. Flame on these niggas, did wrong to these niggas. Ultra on these niggas, serious cause these niggas in they feelings, bitch ass niggas. If it ain't about the fact, get the fuck you too. Simple nigga.
I'm sorry, we're just having a bad day.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
I make you niggas sick. Why the fuck you niggas mad at me? Cause I shit your shit down. Your lyrics can't wake up to me. Go back to the drawing board and study what I got in me. Your shit sound pathetic. You need a ghost writer, just ask me. You want me to be a feature on your song? Not that friendly. To the niggas in the back, you heard I ain't that friendly. Your lyrics watered down, transparent, and that shit lack. When your album hit the stores, tell them take that shit back. Your lyrics sound like kindergarten when your boots are seat in your backpack. Sit your ass in the corner, nigga, you on time out cause your boss wet. Let me take you back to school, train, show you how the real niggas supposed to be. If you can't get with the program, you can move along, give a round V. Yeah, I'm toxic, don't need niggas. Flame on these niggas, did wrong to these niggas. Ultra on these niggas, serious cause these niggas in they feelings, bitch ass niggas. If it ain't about the fact, get the fuck you too. Simple nigga, yeah, I'm toxic, don't need niggas. Flame on these niggas, did wrong to these niggas. Ultra on these niggas, serious cause these niggas in they feelings, bitch ass niggas. If it ain't about the fact, get the fuck you too. Simple nigga, I'm really tired of these young niggas trying to use the beats to cover fuck shit. Your words they hold no substance, they are real defecate dog shit. You really think you can pass off that bullshit that you spitting out? One line in my hood, show you one about for real, they'll take you out. You fucking with a veteran, bow down to something that's greater than, no equal or no less than. Send you back to school, math tutoring, pray masterpiece, you still doodling. Don't really know who you be fucking with. Put a mark on your head for a boy, yeah, I really dead in shit. Like Jonas Lucas say, give me flowers on my line, cause I earn shit. Rap game bully nigga just take shit. Lyrics go so hard, it can slap a bit. You a little league, I'm in major league. World Cup series, score touchdown. Take over your block, in your own seat as soon as I touch down. Yeah, I'm toxic, don't need niggas. Flame on these niggas, did wrong to these niggas. Ultra on these niggas, serious cause these niggas in they feelings, bitch ass niggas. If it ain't about the fact, get the fuck you too. Simple nigga, yeah, I'm toxic, don't need niggas. Flame on these niggas, did wrong to these niggas. Ultra on these niggas, serious cause these niggas in they feelings, bitch ass niggas. If it ain't about the fact, get the fuck you too. Simple nigga.
It's definitely going down. MNTC Radio. That right there was Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer with her joint. Toxic. It looks like Lexxx just dropped off the line, man. I don't know where she went. But that was definitely Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer. Make sure you go follow her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer. I don't know if her phone died or what, man. We're going to go to a song and see if she comes back, y'all. And we'll keep it locked right there. It's Power Hours, MNTC Radio. Let's go. We got Big Pun coming up. Oh, she's back. There she is. Hey, yo, Lex,
hello?
You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You dropped your phone call. And now, anybody we're about to get up out of here in a second, so if anybody wants to talk, the number to call is 516-453-5128. You can press 1 to give a shout-out, talk to Lex. Now, Lex, how does it feel to have hear your music on the radio, man? How does that feel?
I mean, it's an overwhelming feeling. Like, I can't even explain it. It's just, like, I just have so much joy I feel inside. And I waited so long for this moment, and I worked so hard for it. And for it to just finally be here, it's almost unrealistic.
I think it's definitely a dope thing, and I think it's a sign to people around you and to yourself that, hey, you might be from Memphis, but you doing this for Memphis, and you're growing out of Memphis with your music as well now, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's like, anybody who want to hear my music and listen to it and pack it in and support it, it don't matter where you from, like, I just want people to enjoy it. That's all I want. I just want people to appreciate it and enjoy it and share it. That's all I want.
And what I love about it, it got that real Memphis flavor to it, you know what I'm saying? But before we get out of here, hold on, wait. We got somebody on the line.
Okay.
Yo.
901-351. Say your name, where you calling from.
Justin here, and I'm calling from South Carolina.
Hey, how you doing?
Yo, it was good. I was just calling it. It's just amazing to see Thug Lexxx, the Lyric Slayer.
Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer.
Yeah. It's just amazing, you know, that her music's on the radio. Like, she's fire. And I just want more people to hear her music and stuff. Very underrated.
No, we definitely agree, man. We appreciate you calling in too, brother, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm going to keep making more. Just because fans like you, I'm going to keep it up, I promise.
Yeah, don't lose that. You just got to keep pushing towards your goal, and it's gonna come into fruition. You just got to keep at it. Ain't nothing going to be easy. But if you want your voice to be heard, you just got to keep going and never give up.
And I promise I'm going to use that motivation as fuel, and I'm going to keep going. Ain't nothing going to stop me. Thank you.
All right, bro. We appreciate your time, bro. You got people from Memphis calling in. You got people from South Carolina calling in. If supporters are definitely there. Now, before we get out of there, Lex, how can people get a hold of you on social media if they want to stream your music, things of that nature? How can they do that?
Please look me up. I'm on YouTube, Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook. My link is Love for Rapping on Facebook. Find me there. I'm on Instagram, The Lyric Slayer on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, The Lyric Slayer on Twitter. Like, I'm on TikTok, The Lyric Slayer on TikTok. Please come find me. Come find me.
Hey, man, it's definitely going down. It's Lexxx Da Lyric Slayer representing Memphis, Tennessee. We definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate your time. Let's stay connected. You be safe out there, all right?
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
No problem. Now, you know who we got coming up next in the mix is DJ Mickey Breeze. Let's get it.
You are now listening to DJ Mickey Breeze.